damage, you have like an advantage there. Maybe you can get some denies in. How it goes, you guys haven't seen DM play Brewmaster recently. He just, he's in trouble right now, actually. Glimpse back. Pretty low. I think one more Lucian beam.
First blood.
My fleet striders
That's huge.
You can do stacks, and you can prevent Dragonite from ever even getting close to your tower, which is really what he wants to do at the start. Just whittle down that tower.
Fishman top lane. Nice play. They actually toggle the...
I feel... Well, I don't know. I haven't gotten to watch too much Marcy carry, so we're gonna have to learn a little bit here and get a feel for it. But I do think Luna will farm faster with a good start. Fishman in trouble here with the clockwork rotation. Glimpse back. Gonna live for a little bit, but can they give the kill over to Yatoro? Nice. Ooh, Yatoro with a 201 start. That is scary for you.
Now with this max shrapnel, he just clears the wave super easily. If the DK tries to come up for denies, you just pop him with headshots over and over. So the matchup still ended up kind of working out all right here for the sniper. He's not crushing his lane by any means, but it's okay. Dispose, top or bottom lane here looking for Mira, and that should be a kill. Goes the way of Watson, so nicely done. 3 points in that sidekick now, doing some serious work.
Glimpse top, gonna grab DM as well, and now Sniper is gonna get a kill. Can't kill the Dragonite, but level 4 Brewmaster will be easy.
Such a weird one.
I am
Blood
learning
grenade
here.
does connect. They're looking to just chase him down with Watson. Dispose on back, and of course with the overcharge, they get themselves another kill.
Dead.
Oh yeah. I am excited to see how this Marcy is going to play out. Like, she has to go for an early Orb of Corrosion as well, so it's very difficult to get away from these heroes. There's going to be the Unleashed. Stampede comes out. Nightmare from Fishman, perfectly timed. The Dispose is going to be enough to help secure it, but the TPs are coming through. Laurel, level 8 on this Sniper, will make quick work of Katomi. Is now looking for Fishman as well. Maposhka, dude, he dodges it out perfectly. Very quick moves. Dream hero if you can get him, but...
They see him
Spirit's actually
peeping.
positioned really well behind him. They've got Mira nearby and Disruptor as well. There's going to be the Blank, the Dragon Tail. In comes the reload, but there it is. You talked about it in the draft. The perfect Static Storm. They still will be able to bring down that Sniper, but it's a costly one as Watson will fall. Stampede now to chase. And boy, oh boy, are they going to get more for their troubles. Bane to fall.
Like a full 5-on-5 strictly, maybe just trying to take this tower, open up the map.
They're looking mid. Fishman comes in with a Nightmare onto the Luna, but the team is... Oh, the hook shot off! Barely off the mark from Mira. They're going to go ahead and immediately drop the Static Storm as 3 heroes TP right into it. The Glimpse is going to send back one, and now the Brew Split finally coming out here from DM. You've lost the Luna. He needs to get a Cyclone. He finds the Centaur, still chasing for this Clockwork, but instead will turn around for Collapse. Fiend's Grip is up in 3 seconds. Fishman, will he find his opening? Great pullback here from the Void. And Collapse, he's going to go down. Blank canceled for the moment, but they're still chasing. Mira hiding in the trees, but unfortunately for him, he is under a ward. Dude, that was so close. For that Oblivion Staff item, Fishman gets a Nightmare here, finding the Disruptor, and with the Brewmaster nearby, this should be a pretty easy kill. Even a Blood Grenade for safe measure, but a little unnecessary.
Maybe you just take Sniper out of the fight for like that time, right? Take Clockwork out of the fight. Doesn't really need to contribute damage, doesn't really need to use Enfeeble too much. No one maybe in a bit of trouble here. Oh, definitely in trouble.
Yeah, he happened to be right under a sentry as he thought he was fine. Like, his sentry's there, but it's just barely off.
Radiant's middle tower
They happen to find the DK mid, so.
Radiant structure.
Short end of the stick has the blink, but hasn't yet found like some massive fight with it. Well,
oh, really nice find bottom here. Fishman was smoked up, trying to find Mira, and instead, healed up from Katomi, and the Nightmare's gonna buy him some space, but the pullback here from Maposhka, trapping him inside the kinetic field, trying to TP, but Yatoro's got him. The follow-up from Collapse. Grab themselves a kill. I mean, this was an immediate TP from Laurel. He gets no one with the completed Manta style. No Dragon form, but still. Do they see the Centaur mid? They do. They could go for the Centaur. They get a Nightmare on the backside as well on the Disruptor, so they know he's not in the fight, but they find a better target. It's Laurel. Can they finish the job, though? The Stampede doing a lot of work here. Reload from Katomi. is not going to connect, and he's just going to jump into the trees. The Dragon Knight scouts him, though. And during that whole thing, Fishman solos the Disruptor.
Is being chased, it does the stomp, blinks out to get himself away. But fortunately, with the way those trees are oriented, the Dragon Knight was at the perfect angle to just run into the Dragon Knight. Now might find a Clockwork top here. Oh, definitely dead Clockwork. Buys himself a little bit of time with the ultimate stun, but you're certainly not getting away from that Dragon Knight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Is he gonna just scout a Thunderstrike into the Roche pit? Do you think so? Katomi, his smoke's gonna pop. He knows there's someone back here. And it will be the Disruptor. He's like, hey, buddy. Good movement there from the IO. So no Disruptor means they can finish up the Roshan. You only have to be worried about maybe a Clockwork steal, which Mira did complete his Aghanim Scepter. But Concussive Grenade, obviously a really smart pickup here on the Sniper, just needs that extra maneuverability. And Fishman will get found by Collapse. The Sharpshooter, I'm sorry, the Headshot comes out, Assassinate, whatever you want to call it.
Tower is under attack.
All right, 3K gold lead now for Spirit as they are continuing to just kind of out-farm them around the map. They do find the Dragon Knight on the top side. He's got no BKB, the Manta. He's trying to use it, but he's just surrounded. That is a fantastic find. Hookshot onto the backside from Mira. Also gets on top of the Bane. He needs help, but I don't know if he's going to get it. Watson is just dead on his own. What a scrappy fight, and you're getting crushed. You got to get out. They will deal with the Cyclone, the Bruise Split to try and just make some space for Watson. But you lose the Bane, you lose the Aegis, you lose Assassinate into a Lucid Beam is like 13 to 1400 damage immediately. It's pretty hilarious.
Super balanced gameplay, fun to play against. Awesome.
Mira will walk up here, just gets deleted by Watson as the Unleash comes through. Well, okay, yeah, he does manage to find the kill. Now they need to run, though, a Stampede from Collapse. They get a good ward up onto the high ground. Yatoro, you're going to get Fiend's Grip, buddy. Oh, what a fantastic series of events now for Spirit, or for Entity, as they're looking for Collapse, and he's got no way out. He's already popped the Stampede. They'll be able to pull right back in with a Dispose, and okay. Maybe not realizing how many heroes and Entity were here.
That is finally the fight that Entity has been looking for. That was into Luna's Shard too. And
I'm surprised the Brewmaster is not the one on the front line. He can brew up, pop Void Brawler, and you can't kill him. So I'm a little bit surprised it's not the Brewmaster up on the high ground. They're putting the DK there. But for now, there it comes. The Ag's out from the Clockwork. Gonna start scouting, try to do what damage they can, force them back. They actually find the IO! A great catch! He tries to tether up, but goes right into the cogs. He's out of the fight. He's gonna buy back. They've isolated the Clockwork now. Mira's gonna lose himself. They get the Cyclone. Uh-oh, the Luna. She's gonna need help. Can you stop him? The Fiend's Grip from Fishman. He's trying to hide into the trees. He's got him, and he's in such a good spot. The silence onto the Centaur. The Fiend's Grip, it lasts so damn long, and Watson will be able to finish the job. The back line falling as well. One more Cyclone to Collapse. And this Centaur will bite the dust as well. An amazing rotation from the Bane to get the perfect Fiend's Grip there.
Set up for Roche, guys.
Set up for Roche, scout with tons and tons of rocket flares. The smoke wraparound here, if they find Yatoro, oh no, the Dragon Tail comes out, they've got him, he needs help, but will he get it? What a snipe on this illusion to block the Clockwork. He's dead. 80 seconds again with... And now we see this DK with the IO behind it, just making him an impossible target to initiate, right? Like, sitting on 4,000 HP with all of the healing and regen they're gonna get. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna try, but hookshot in. He's got an Ags here on the Disruptor. He can't BKB. He's getting pushed back. No, and he gets off in the last second, but he's still gonna die. The shot from Lara will do the job, but Watson deletes the Disruptor, and goodbye Centaur as well. They want Laurel, but will they go for him is the question.
Luna could have it if she dies. Maybe Sniper's gonna pick it up. That could be scary too.
The thing about the Rapier that's interesting is if he gets the glaives off and like Watson jumps in, those do a lot of damage. Oh, speaking of Watson jumping in, gets nearly completely burst. The Fiend's Grip out onto the Centaur, doing work. Hookshot holding them back on the backside, but DM just causing havoc with these Brewlings. trying to keep them at bay, just throwing them back into the base, and Centaur, he's gonna be the first to fall. DM still has his Storm Panda alive. They're gonna buy it back as the tier 4 tower is gonna go down. Obviously, you get, well, actually no one just diving here to just finish off this Disruptor gets the job done. He's gonna buy back This Luna is still in the air, will finally come back down as they need to be able to disengage. They are looking for Katomi. He does have a tether. Oh, really nice save from Fishman, but they managed to finish him. Ice Glimpse back, pulls the Bane right into the hands of Spirit. They get themselves 2 kills, 2 buybacks.
It's gonna go your way, right? There's only so much you can do, but it will be whittled down.
I mean, they're smoking out. They realize they have to do something. Maybe if you get the Disruptor ulti initiation onto the Brewmaster.
Oh, they find Watson.
Work, but they find Watson instead. That's a great one. They also managed to isolate Katomi. Here comes the Brew Split from DM. Trying to maybe keep them in this one. He does not have buyback, but Spirit don't know
Pega's
this.
got tier 4s.
Oh, Collapse on the backside gets a great stomp. They've isolated the Clockwork. He's going to die. Fiend's Grip committed for that as well, so...
Yeah, that did not go the way I thought, guys. Okay, maybe Lincoln's. Maybe we still need some team items here.
Scouting here with the DK illusions. Laurel is pretty far forward. There's the Dragon Tail. Watson's just gonna follow it up. It's Sniper. Gonna get saved for the moment. Will still burn. Fishman, I think, gets the kill with Enfeeble, which is quite funny. Looking for more. AoE Dragon Tail stunning up Yataro and Collapse, but 10 seconds here before the Dragon Knight's Dragon Form is up, and DM is just on the throne here with this Primal Split. They find Fishman, though. Glimpse back. He's in a rough spot. Does have buyback.
Actually, Enfeeble is super long range, so it is actually pretty easy to apply Conda. He switched over to Boot to Travel for now.
Ooh, they find no one. That's a blink in from Yatoro, and he is super dead. Maybe getting a little bit too complacent.
Knows exactly where to run to grab that Dragonite kill. And they get the Blink Static Storm, which has he's got the Ags on the Disruptor, so nothing Dragonite could have done there.
Actually buys back? Wait.
They're out of the
Fishman's
base. They're trying to fight while they retreat.
Does he know this is the real Yatoro? He can't go for the Fiend's Grip. He's got a Lotus. It actually gets completely wasted, and they all disengage into the base. It does cost Yatoro his BKB. So we'll see if he can get out of this one. Does need to be a little bit careful. DM is on the throne. Watson, though, gets caught initially. That's going to be the Aegis, and DM, first split, going to come to an end here fairly soon. Watson forced to BKB, looking to go on top of Yatoro. The Abyssal Blade is out, but he doesn't have Unleash. No one comes in, gets the Dragon Tail. Can they just deal with this Luna? They're going to throw her into the air instead. Just ignore her. DM back onto the throne, trying to force this fortification. His Collapse is actually just burning as well. They have not gotten the fort out. Yatoro, once again, holding the front line as Entity spend a lot here, and they still don't manage to crack the high ground. Oh, they get the glimpse on Fishman. Mira trying to close the gap, but does not want to go in too far. Trying to hook to safety. Dispo's not going to come through, but they get on top of Watson, and he's dead! What a find from Yatoro. The Stampede Collapse. He's looking for more. Will he find it? Dude, the Dragon Knight is the hero, but instead they will only find the Bane. Still a very good find. 600-700 damage, so very good stuff. Able to burst down Watson, and they have buybacks, right? Like everyone on Radiant except the Dragon Knight still has their buybacks, but getting those kills is massive. And they actually managed to find DM. He can just go for an immediate split from the Void form, and Mira now needs to be careful. Can DM actually get out of this, though? He's trying to clean up the Clockwork. He's not going to be able to. Uh-oh. DM. He's going to have to cancel this Primal Split at some point. He just gets him on the blades.
Balled into Spirit. Equalizing some lanes, maybe? They don't have the bottom tier 2, so they can't get megas. Maybe they force you more.
Well, an immediate Fiend's Grip. Yatoro, that is not where you want to be.
Rapier down.
All right, Divine hits the deck. DM looking for the backside. He's got a split in a couple of seconds, just staying on top of Collapse. He pops the Workhorse. That is not an ability that exists in Dota 2, but he's going to try his best to get away. It's not going to happen. DM just chasing him down. The Stormcrafter canceling those blinks constantly. So Collapse hits the deck. That's a dieback. No Divine Rapier for your Luna. Static Storm catches them off guard here. Centaur not being available for 80 seconds, 75 more seconds is massive, right? The potential to get people out of Stampede, but now that he also gets the Workhorse, like that's his job, is to try and just save the Luna. Clockwork forced to hookshot these Brewmaster illusions or lose his base, and instead will lose his life, an immediate buyback, as the Earth Spirit is still walking in to hit that throne as much as he possibly can. Oh,
they find
Luna.
Jump
in, they get the Dragon Tail. Luna's dead immediately. That's it, baby. That's got to be game one in the bag. Yeah, there's no hope at that point. The damage from Marcy in the late game in terms of burst is just way too much, especially with the Divine Rapier.
Where you go?
Casually knocked over my work laptop, but I'm back. We're ready to go. I'm sure my company's going to be fine about that.
Don't worry.
All right.
Dota
Fishman,
is life.
that is the tag team you want. Ooh,
Stomp
off the mark.
All right, bye,
Yeah,
Fishman.
just let it go. That's first blood for Laurel.
My
That's
bad.
a great over, and they're just like hitting each other over and over. And
so
they're both
tanky.
CSing.
Yeah, just two heavy set brawlers just whacking away at each other. I'm a little surprised that Laurel's not doing better, but perhaps. I mean, this is ooh, top. First
Very nice
blood
kill there.
onto Disruptor, or not first blood, but the second kill. First kill after that initial lane.
Jeez, everybody's dying. I mean, it's a one-for-one trade bottom. The sit down Laurel Torrent will give him some space. No spells left. He's gonna be just fine. X, however. Dude, okay, they just dive top and kill Watson. Now Fishman's gonna die. He gets the bottle refill as well, but no one's trying to finish the job. The roll blocked by the Enchantress, and no one cannot get the kill. And instead, he's gotta be careful. Great stroke of fate there from Katomi. There's like no kills, and then suddenly 6 kills in 1 second.
Dire's top
What just
tower
happened?
is under attack.
I mean, he
I mean,
just
there's
salved
no way,
up.
right?
He's got 826 health, 6 wand charges, or stick charges. But Magnetize sure does a lot here in the early game.
I mean, now it's just gonna hit Mira as well. You might have just killed yourself, but you just gotta kite this one through. No one trying to survive as one more roll gets to safety, and Mira's gonna go down. So 2 kills in the top lane. Meanwhile, mid farm is super high level for this 5 position Enchantress, and we know like this is a hero that typically gets banned against these guys, so it's not super surprising. Top lane, they are getting aggressive. Watson's gonna TP, or Watson's gonna back, but guess what? Another TP in from no one. He's gonna try and stall out this Magnetize, but it is still ticking. And a nice Stampede as well. Glimpse will send Laurel out of the picture. The boat still connects though, and manages to bring them down, and the run buff is doing a lot of work here. No one now starting to die himself. Dude, Collapse is gonna live. Finally dies
Just
to
kidding.
Fishman, but a massive turnaround. Oh baby, 3 for 1.
Radiant's top tower
Back.
We need more infinite scaling heroes. Watson. Poked by Mira here.
are scanning.
I don't know how you kill this Enchantress without, without bringing a lot more heroes. No one is here. Mira just goes in, does just solo down the Disruptor.
A lot of bonus damage from those skeletons. Luna is getting up there.
Yeah, and Laurel, he's getting down there. So they're gonna go ahead and immediately pop the X, the boat. They're gonna pull in Collapse for safe measure. And he's gonna go
He's
right back
thinking-
to the top side of the map.
He's thinking like, dude.
No one with the finished Spirit Vessel. That should have more than enough damage. No boat buff this time to keep him alive. So Collapse, quick pick off. Really nicely set up. 3 points in the Ink Swell.
Ace, but it's blind, which fortunately they're actually going exactly the way she is. But she's actually pretty close to her Kunkka.
They
Are
see
these
the
gonna
creep
pass
corpse.
each other?
They got him.
Radiant's bottom tower
The stun's
off the
off the
mark,
mark,
though.
but the chain stuns, the damage comes through, and Luna She's gonna take down eventually. Nice stampede to buy them a little bit of space. They've lost Disruptor on the backside. Great stomp from DM, but in comes Morphling as well. Trying to just take down Mira, but able to dodge it out for a while. There's a whole bunch of damage being dumped in onto Laurel here. He's doing his best to try and get away. Here comes the boat DM. The stomp not gonna connect quite yet. Does manage to drop it now, but Miposhka just throwing in this impetus damage, and Watson here still trying to do what he can with the tag team, trying to keep Mira or even Miposhka down. No one stunned up, has one more roll, but can't get it off. Miposhka actually the highest damage dealer here, I think, for his whole team. He was
Full summoners. What a guy.
just wills them into existence.
High level gameplay. Simply find them.
Just double sentry here. He's like, I want to make sure there's no freaking ward. Go ahead and exit back. Oh, top lane though. Yatoro caught out completely.
Instant rotations bottom to try to save Watson, but a little bit too late.
Back the other way. They should be able to continue the dive. They don't have boat, but Glimpse will push back. Collapse. Now, however, Laurel stuck in a pretty rough spot here. Inkswell comes in. No one to continue chasing. Spirit Vessel out onto the Kunkka. Mira does get soulbound up to this Underlord as no one gets the magnetized damage rolling. They need to actually just get away from this. Snowball on in instead. Mira will be able to finish off this Disruptor. He is styling on the Tusk this game. So another Vessel charge comes through, dodges out the roll, eventually will burn Watson to clean it up.
You know he's invested. He has the burning item, so
Haste.
Oh yeah.
he's a Tusk
No one.
player.
Oh, doesn't get the roll timed well, and they pull him right back. Stampede, not gonna connect either. I'm surprised he didn't roll earlier. I mean, I guess it's just a gamble, but
Your admiral is on board.
from what we're seeing, right? It's taken him a little bit too long for this like Earth Spirit to bring down these heroes. It only has still level 1 magnetize, which is a big problem. Fishman, though, gonna get caught out here from Mira once again. The Inkswell to try and get him away. Has the Static Storm in the kinetic field, but they just don't even want to fight. They don't want to skate, and that is something you have to consider. So that's why he's positioned here in the mid lane. The scan's gonna again show that they're in the Roche pit. TP coming through from Kunkka. The jump in, nice stun. Laurel's gonna get sent back, but again, collapse. He doesn't get the Fiend's Gate off, and now stuck inside the Static Storm. In the middle, chain stun him down for the moment, but Watson's just getting pelted by Miposhka. They lose the Morphling. The Hurricane Pike damage is just... It wasn't even Hurricane Pike. It was just a Sproink. Oh my goodness, 2 heroes dead. Now looking for more. Katomi on the run with the Soulbind. It's gonna be enough to keep him alive. Tower is still alive, and they have no ability to take it. They're gonna push bottom now. Yatoro up onto the high ground. I mean, maybe you get some cool roll in and kick back, but instead Tusk just goes in aggressively onto Fishman. Now underneath the tower himself, silenced up. The Torrent maybe buying a little bit of space, but DM catches the stomp onto the Luna. She's got the first life taken down. Great Pit of Malice here from Collapse. That will force them back. DM, BKB gonna be forced, as they will just disengage. Okay, I mean, take care of that immediately. That being said, Katomi, they're gonna go for the jump, and they will. He wants the D-warp, but he's not even gonna get it. So quick. So
Interesting.
good Firestorm Shard this game. Fishman in a rough spot, scouted out by the Luna. Dust is there as well to help out, and a quick kill for the Luna.
I mean, Firestorm's really good this game. We guys round 2 pushed in mid tier 3. Tusk much more defensive position this time.
Yeah, he's not gonna risk it. We'll see what they want to do here. Inkswell jump in to stop the fall. They're gonna try and blow up the Luna, but he gets the snowball, but he's still gonna fall. Now the Stampede coming out as well. Morphling stunned up, but he's got a lot of damage still to go. Great Static Storm out from Fishman. Will trap in Collapse. 3 dead as they're continuing to hunt DM. Lincoln 1. Miposhka will dodge it out. Great TP. But that is how you hold the high ground. It's so scary into these initiations with
for you to be burst, especially if you just send in like the illusions. But I mean, they also had like the X mark plays, which last time they didn't set up either. We haven't even been talking about it this time.
They see collapse. That's a great kill. If they can bring him down, he's got a lot of tankiness, but the Morphling, my goodness. They dropped the Static Storm just for safe measure. He's gonna pop the cheese. I think it was cheese. I'm not really even sure. Collapse
Yeah,
now.
cheese.
He's out. DM with the Stampede, with the BKB. They finally finish him off. The Disruptor popped to the backside by Mira. Watson gonna turn around with his own BKB. There's that Soulbind onto the Luna. She's got it. I mean, she's got the Soulbind. It's going to finally tether on over to the Kunkka, but Watson's able to get away. No one still has the Magnetize. He could go back in, but you've got to get your Morphling out. Is he going to make it in time? He does not. Here comes Noah, and the Magnetize going with the Shiva. Is going to start burning down Laurel. Kunkka should fall. Can no one carry this fight? DM gets a big stomp onto the front side. Yatoro collapse, able to keep this one going, is now trying to finish off this Disruptor, and they will. A massive win here for Spirit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wait, they might just miss it. They check with a Torrent and they're gonna start
Dire
walking away,
are
but
scanning.
Roche spawns right now. Whoever
gotta
wins
go
this
for
fight
the
is gonna
high
get
ground, right?
Roche.
There it is. Smoke's gonna pop. DMCs gets a stomp out immediately onto Laurel. Can they follow it up? The BKBs, the Static Storm's there, but Luna just standing her ground. Your Morphling's not here yet. Maybe he can enter the fight soon, trying to bring down Miposhka on this Enchantress. No one's going on the backside, gets the BKB, the Magnetize, gonna start just taking the damage, but DM's back, baby. Gets the stomp, takes down Kunkka. Mira's gonna be next. Miposhka trying to glimpse, or trying to get away up on the high ground. They've got the Ink Spell, the chain stun him. 3 dead for Spirit without buybacks. Triple
That's a
kill
gem,
for
too.
Watson's Morph. DM, what a buyback.
Radiant's
terrifying.
top
With
tower
an
is
amplify
falling.
damage as well.
Yeah, this is gonna crush. If you get caught from this guy, pops the amplify damage, Yataro's gonna go in. He ends up rolling the wrong way. Watson trying to hold his ground for now, but DM doing some work. There's the Eclipse, the Stampede gets him to safety, and in goes no one. Here you go, baby, the amplify damage. This Magnetize doing some work. Glimpse pulls him back. He pops the Refresher, trying to get his second BKB. He doesn't get it off in time. He dies. He gets a little too lost in the sauce. It seems his team just abandons him. And he's out. Okay. So a couple BKBs now on cooldown. It's just the supports, though. I don't think we're going to see much really come of that.
They might poke a bit because the
Oh, the
BKB
Luna
saved.
gets caught mid. She's gonna turn around, but just gets chain stunned to oblivion. She's gonna be able to buy back if she needs Laurel. Trying to escape, but in comes no one. The Magnetize is rolling, but can you get out? He's just gonna keep this, ticking him through. He just gets the Kunkka. He just dies. Trying to get some items coming out of Yule's, trying to get towards his own Wind Waker. But another smoke. Laurel's gonna walk potentially right into an immediate ward sentry drop. They're gonna see Miposhka. Laurel, though. Katomi goes in. Soulbind. Onto 2. But they can't chase. They will get the BKB out of the Kunkka, and they will disengage as Enchantress takes the Luna. Yeah, it takes Dark Portrait. There's no way that's supposed to be intended. But the kickback, they've got DM. Immediately BKB is gonna have to pop the Stampede as well, but a nice X. Might pull him back, and it does. Inkswell's out. In comes no one. Gets a huge Magnetize onto 3. But in comes Watson. It's her turn. He's going to turn it into the Luna. Walrus Punch throwing him into the air. It's 1v1. Which Luna is stronger? The Hex comes out as well. The damage from the Earth Spirit is just way too much. He's going to be able to just continue to pull these guys back and forth. Watson finally getting his hands back onto Yatoro. Another stomp out from TN. That's going to be a dieback, and Watson surviving through it all. Spirit might finally be down for the count as no one will try and find Miposhka here. The Glimpse will bring him right back. Another stomp from the Centaur. That will be 4 heroes.
They kind of, maybe they didn't agree with that. They're like, yeah, let's just get Megas, guys.
Play it safe.
It does mean Spirit gets maybe one more fight. Cube that Divine Rapier again.
I don't know, man. They've got all their spells back up. Ag's Disruptor's online.
1,222 health. It's a very good number.
Bottom lane,
Plus
Mira
69
no
damage.
longer existing, but actually gets the snowball for a moment. The kickback does find no one, but he's just gonna go ahead and drop the magnetize. Great. I mean, just serious good ult here from the Grimstroke, just holding them back with this Soulbind. Earth Spirit does have the Refresher available. Will be able to pop it. Holding his spells here. But there's not much left on the side of Spirit. They popped their BKBs. They popped that boat. Gotta be very careful. Watson gonna go back in. Actually takes a huge amount of damage to the EKB right away. A great stomp from DM again, and the Magnetize continues to roll. Watson just gonna lay into Yatoro. He cannot escape. Trapped by the kinetic field, and the GG will come out. Entity remains undefeated here in Elite League.